I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again, from sea to shining sea. It's a land of the free, my friend, the one for you and me. Let's go.
I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two people on a couch. Oops, and my volume is up.
Turn that down.
My volume's up.
Listen.
Sorry about that.
Please watch us at
Two times speed,
for a
especially today.
especially today, because we are completely ignorant and ridiculous. We've
today.
been told, and
We're
rightfully
good with
so.
that. Mm-hmm.
But so waste half your time
Mhm.
watching us. Okay.
Right.
With all that said, you got anything going on?
Well,
First thing
I
that you
have
want.
on my Cruise in Alaska 25 sweatshirt.
Yeah,
hoodie
it's
today.
coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Less than 2 years. now.
Yeah, it's less than 2 years, like a year and a half.
I wish we could live our life 2 times speed to get to that faster.
yes,
because
yes.
we're just working.
Uh-huh.
That's all we do for a
Mhm.
living now. But we
And-
love our kids, though.
Jesse and Lisa have a big live today on their channel, Lazy Days.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have a big
The
live
Alaska
today.
Cruise
No.
live.
No, it's the celebration of hitting 2,000 and Annabelle
Congratulations.
hitting 8,000. And then on the 8th is when their thing for the cruises.
You know, I hate to, talk about us while you're talking about other people. That's just not, nice, right? But in 10 years, we might make it to 2,000. So congratulations, you're way ahead of us. We've kind of stalled out. That's okay, because we don't do what, we're not going to be put out there. We're here to bring you the truth, which
We're
apparently...
kind of like somebody else that we're going to be talking about here soon.
Apparently. Okay, apparently...
Allegedly.
We get some of our articles from the Gateway Pundit. We're conservative. Call me crazy, whatever, but we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that, in the conservative way of life. I also believe in my freedoms.
Right.
First Amendment, my
Mhm.
Second Amendment, the Constitution. Well, guess what? In the House of Congress, or whatever you call that thing,
Yeah.
we're experts. You get your news from 2 janitors. They are not allowed to look up on their they blocked it. They blocked
They can't look up Gateway Pundit
they
on there.
blocked the Gateway Pundit, so you can't see that news.
Didn't they look up CNN
Oh,
and
yeah,
MSNBC?
yeah. It pops up automatically. Even if you're like, no, I don't want that to be my home
Yeah,
screen.
right,
It goes straight
right.
to MSNBC.
Yeah.
Pop,
Mhm.
pop, pop. But okay, you got that.
Yeah.
So come on, if they do it to the Congress,
Right.
they passed some laws already to take control of the internet. So you probably
Yeah.
won't be seeing us in the future.
Right.
We'll never make it to 2,000 subscribers because they'll just take us down, because they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we don't like what you're talking about."
Right.
But, okay, I don't want to scare people. A lot of people think things
No,
are
no.
getting bad. They are. Some people think it's getting bad, but it's going to get great. That's me. I think it's going to get bad before it gets good, but it's
No.
going to get good. Listen
I
to
don't
me.
know about that.
It's coming.
No, I don't know about that.
More things are dripping out this year, this election year,
Mm-hmm.
for the good guys
Oh, my
than are
goodness.
dripping out. I'm telling you, listen, people are standing up. They've had enough. They're setting their. It's going good. It's.
Are you- Are you going to warn these people about what's coming?
Which one? Which thing?
Your big.
Oh
Watch
yeah.
out
okay.
for
Okay. Listen.
this day. He's been warning everybody at school.
December 26th. Let's get that is very important.
That is very important.
Something major is going to go down. It's going to be. You're going to remember where you were on December 26th, either good or don't know what's going to happen. But all the signs. I'm not going to get into my crazy, wacky.
It's pretty crazy.
I went around like this and came back like that to get to December 26th.
Did you go like this?
Yeah. It was like this.
And
And
then
at the end,
it was like
it was
that.
like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's probably not going to come
Mhm.
true. But listen, I'll tell you the one wacky thing at the end. I was like,
Okay.
are all these signs that I'm seeing, full moons, everything crazy going out
Yeah.
there, numbers,
Mhm.
Agent 33 would be happy. 'Cause
Yeah, he would be
33
happy.
was a big factor in this whole thing.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, I was like, show me a sign that my comms are, that I'm
Yeah.
on to
Mhm.
something. And the clock read 555. I've been seeing that a lot here
Oh
lately.
my goodness.
And that's 5 by 5. That means comms are crystal clear. You're on it. So there you go, people.
All right.
Remember December 26th as the day something happened.
Okay. Yeah. So
I've been-
be ready.
I've been told to look at that date.
But we should always be ready, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because so many
every
things. They're
day.
talking about solar flares and
Yeah.
EMPs and
Good
banking
God,
system.
the aliens are coming back
Yeah.
in. Man, they're
The
like,
new pneumonia, everything.
oh my goodness.
It's all out there.
But a lot of truth is coming out.
Oh, you think
Dude,
so?
I wonder why all this wacky stuff. And listen,
Ken said he heard all about it already.
Yeah. It's like, just shut up, Mark. You're driving me nuts. He probably fell asleep while he's driving his truck. Like, all right.
He drove me crazy all day at work the other day with it.
All the teachers know.
Yeah, all the teachers knew. The librarian was thrilled to hear about it.
She's like, okay, Mr. Mark.
Yeah. Because she's a sweetheart.
The one teacher was like, dang it, I'm going to be traveling that day. I was like, I don't know. That's your bad.
Be careful.
Okay. Watch us at 2 times speed. What else did I have? I just think people are standing up. The truth is coming out so bad. And you know a pathological liar. They will keep lying. They think they're so good at it that nobody will ever call them out. They'll be like, that was such a good lie. They got to go with it. And then they don't go with it. You know? They're like, well, I'll come up with another lie to cover up that lie. It just goes on and on and on and on.
And on.
What is that called? There's a name for that.
Pathological liars.
Well, that's what the deep state is right now. The whole gamut is saying they want their plan to happen by 2030.
Yeah.
They want it on track, and they're just gonna go down flaming, getting their control over the whole world. And we're all saying no. We're not. In fact, Elon Musk, don't trust him. He's gonna brain chip you, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. But you gotta respect the man for standing up. Allegedly, right?
Allegedly,
Until he does something that's super bad.
Until he wants to chip my brain, then we're out.
Yeah, then
I'm out.
Whenever he's talking to Congress saying you have to have a chip, well, then he's bad.
Yeah.
But he's not a Christian. So I don't...
You don't think? He's not?
He's never really... He's contemplated the idea, but he has never come out and said, all grace be to God for everything I have. Right?
Yeah. Well, he's not an earthling either.
Hopefully, he'll get to that point. I'm hoping. Yeah.
I've decided he's an alien.
Because then he's like, let's let Earth decide. You know, it's like, where are you
from?
We're
going to listen to that in a minute.
We're from Zeticuli.
Yeah.
But we're going to let Earth, we're going to show you a clip of Elon Musk, standing up for himself. That's what guys used to do.
Yeah.
I can tell a boring story.
He said that he's not going to let the advertisers blackmail him. So be it.
You want to get out to that?
Yeah, let's get out to that.
Desktop audio is on.
Go to we don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
We'll see what happens.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness.
Do we have mics?
We got mics.
Apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that the
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh, yeah?
They're going to say,
Tell it to Earth.
but they're going to say Elon,
That's my favorite
that
part.
you killed the company because you said these things and that they were inappropriate things and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Then this goes back to
We'll both make our cases,
right.
and we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott. And that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
But what do you think then of the, again, this goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be
The judge is the public.
Okay. Okay. Go back out to us. Okay.
All right.
So that was the most interesting thing to that is how he kept saying Earth, as opposed to Mars or the galaxy or whatever.
It seems like this, you went to Israel as a apologetic tour, and that, you were afraid that advertisers weren't going to advertise. Sometimes guys just got to say, what he said.
Right.
He picked some language that I have used in the past whenever people have ticked me off, right?
Right.
It gets to that point where you're like, I'm drawing the line right here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of quit my job.
Yeah.
I burnt that bridge real good.
Yeah.
And I probably might have used some of the same language because I had been like, I've given this man, 10 years of my life, and he could care less about me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Whatever. I'm not driving overnight. Okay,
right.
Whatever.
Yes.
Long story. But, sometimes you just gotta, he'd probably be okay. He's probably thinking, they'll take my companies. They'll do everything. I've got some money stashed. He'll be fine. Right?
Yes.
Elon will probably, if he's not thrown in jail.
I think he's saying
I'm good.
The people that worked for him that get their livelihood taken away are going to remember those companies that took that away.
Listen, no. He said, if a boycott collapses a company, and say X. He didn't say go out and boycott.
No, he didn't say that.
But he told the CEO that just spoke there. He was there. So he goes, Bob, hi. You want to boycott me? Let's see how your company does. We'll see who wins this battle. And right now, Disney Plus people are cut. They already have been.
Yeah.
Disney has gone full demonic. Everybody's saying this ain't good for kids. Whacked out demon stuff. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So they're already. But after that, they even lost more. Disney Plus subscriptions and stuff like that. And cable's dead. So they're losing people left and right. ESPN is tanking. It's all going bad for that company. Right. He's like, you're telling me it's going to hurt me? Look at what's happening to you. You're imploding by what you put on air.
Right. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. So, okay. So I have one other thing I wanted to discuss.
Go ahead.
And that's like the banking sector.
Oh.
And I just want to go by my personal experience with my local bank here in where we live.
Yeah, go tell them.
Okay, so like a couple of months ago, we had a savings account with them.
Yeah, so we were active with the bank.
And we have a checking account at that bank, which we use. It's our main checking account, so we use it. But our savings account, there's just money there.
It's in savings.
It's in savings. And I hadn't added to it or subtracted from it in over a year, I guess.
Yeah.
And they sent me a letter saying they're going to deactivate our account, and I don't know. I'm like, there's money in that account. It's not like there was just like $1 in there.
Yeah.
There was money in there. And so that happened. So I went to that bank and I just pulled all that savings out and put it somewhere else. And then they also sent me a letter saying, oh, well, you haven't used your debit card So we're going to deactivate that. But I have that debit card in case I need it for emergencies. I just haven't had any emergencies here. Yeah. So I haven't needed it, so I haven't used it. But they deactivated it because I hadn't used it. So they're like pulling back services from me.
Yeah.
And it all seems kind of strange.
Tell me what else happened.
I messed up. I don't know how I messed up, but I forgot to order checks. I've always just, when I get to that little stub, I take it to the bank and
Well, surely they rushed you out some checks.
No. It's been over 2 weeks that I've been waiting for new checks to come.
They don't have employees.
They say they're on order.
They don't have employees.
They say they're on order and that they should be coming. But
there's no humans.
It's been 2 weeks. I'm like, I need to pay my credit card bill.
I'm going to say that branch is in dire straits.
I don't know, but it just seems strange.
Not only should you be like good to your customer, but you would want them to stay there.
Yeah.
All they're doing is saying, leave. Leave. Go away. We don't care about you. We don't care about you. We don't care about you.
Like when I went in and closed my account, they gave me a cashier's check. And I was like, well, this isn't real money. This is just digits on the screen. And she just kind of looked at me.
What is it, Debbie? A large or small bank?
It's a small bank. It's probably even smaller than a regional bank. It's a small hometown bank.
Yeah, it's going on.
So anyway, the bad thing is our direct deposits go there, and
Melinda,
we have some stuff going out, but we're going to work on that, getting it moved over. We have some money in some other banks.
Yeah,
so
we're down to checking there, and the only reason why is because we got everything automated coming out of there, and we're gonna Debbie's gonna have to work
everything
hard, and she'll be cranky with me all day long while she does it. So she's put it off a little.
Yeah.
I guess pretty soon because you don't have no checks. So.
I don't have any checks. I don't know how. I guess I think maybe I can get online and do my credit card with just the routing numbers and the bank account number, maybe. I hope so because I can't pay my bills right now.
Well, again, good for you, Elon Musk, for standing up for what you believe in, whatever that is.
Yes.
You from Zaticuli.
Yeah.
But whatever. We stand up for what we believe. We don't do this for money, obviously, and for subscribers, obviously. We do this because maybe us seeing two ordinary people sitting on the couch, you're having the same problems, but we're all speaking out about it.
Right.
We can solve the problem.
Right.
All together. Listen, my analogy, like if you have a bully and you keep poking them.
Yeah.
Everyone, sooner or later, it ain't going to go well.
No.
Well, that deep state demonic stuff out there has been poking at God, saying, got you this.
Yeah.
Even though they know they can't. But whatever. I don't even know how that all works. It's beyond my pea-brain, human brain. That's up to the guy upstairs that made us. Like, you can't mess with the knowledge that guy.
Right.
Or
Absolutely.
Anything. He made everything. So. But he's been poked. But I don't think it's up to God to... Like, we are watching them poke God.
Yeah.
What are we doing about it? It's just like a friend. You see a friend getting picked on. Sooner or later, it's your duty to step in.
Yeah.
For that friend. Pick on me all you want. You can call me idiot. What are we, ridiculous?
Ignorant and ridiculous.
That's fine. Call me whatever you want. You pick on some of my friends, boy, I'm going to stand up for my friends. It's time to stand up for God.
Yeah, Melinda, we've been at this bank for about 23 years, almost 24 years, ever since we moved back to El Reno. So we've been there for a long time.
It's just like anything. Like if you've been with the phone company for millions of years, right? You would think, boy, I'm going to get all the special deals. Hold on. You might get all the special deals because you've been loyal to us. No. The guy that just walked in the door gets half the cost for the phone and, the service that I do. It makes no sense. You should be, this guy's loyal. We want to keep him. We're going to give him the same deal as the new guy. It doesn't work that way.
No, Tamara, they deactivated my debit card. That would have been a good way to pay. Yes, that would have been perfect. But they deactivated my debit card because I hadn't used it.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm getting a call. It's Cricket. They said we have a deal for new people.
Yeah.
We're asking you if you want the new deal too. No,
they never do that.
That didn't happen right now. That's
okay.
Never
You
gonna
ready to
happen.
get out to the news?
Although Cricket is cheap for everybody.
Yeah, it is
I'm
cheap.
just using that as an example.
Yeah. Let's get out to the news. All right. All right, so we did have a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war, and they got some hostages back, but we gave them some prisoners, and so, but then Hamas broke the deal and attacked at, I think it was a bus stop or something like that, and so now they're back to the war, I guess.
Well,
the war was on hold, and now it's not on hold anymore, but they gave them a lot of aid, and they released a lot of prisoners.
Both
but
sides
we got some
money
hostages.
from the United States.
I'll tell you in a minute how many hostages, because it's on another
something
slide.
about one hostage that had a connection with.
Yeah, somebody.
I don't know.
But you can't figure out.
I can't find it anymore. But all I'm saying is, okay, this has been going on since
Yes.
since the dawn of time,
Uh-huh.
pretty much. So
Yes.
again,
Yes. This is.
we came over here to America to
Right.
get away from all this crap and
Yes.
start our own nice country.
Uh-huh.
Let's just start taking care of our own nice country. Let these people hash it out one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
And let's stay out of all the conflicts around the war.
We need, but it's getting heated up.
Oh my
There's
God! Well, it's
so much stuff in the Red Sea.
Listen, it's
going on.
biblical.
It is biblical.
It's biblical.
It is. It is biblical.
And
Mhm.
let's see
It is.
how much longer it holds out.
I know.
To where it's super biblical.
I know.
Might be
We'll
December
see.
26th.
Maybe it'll be December
I
the
don't know.
26th. We
I don't
know.
know. I'm just saying.
Okay, so let's see what this one says. Okay, so this is talking about the triple demic.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Syndemic.
Oh,
Syndemic
experts.
this winter.
Oh my God!
So prepare
Fear.
for that.
Ooh,
So,
be scared.
but they're saying
Oh,
that
scare,
it's going to be
scare.
COVID, flu, and RSV all rolled into one. Yes.
I'm getting up, putting on the armor of God.
And the
Listen to me.
pneumonia. There's a new pneumonia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm putting on the armor of God.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk around
Mm-hmm.
and just live life. It might take me down, it might not, but I don't care. I go to heaven, but I am not going to live in fear, people. Nobody live in fear. And yeah, it might be someday a real pandemic, but we got to live. We got to still work.
Right.
Still got to eat. We still got to breathe the air. We still got to provide for our kids. Our kids still have to go and try to live a normal life. They only got one life. Our kids only have one life. Let them live their life, whether it's, bad or good. You got to just let them live it, man.
Yeah.
We used to just send our kids out,
Yeah.
say, come back and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully alive. Come on now,
Mhm.
and we just send them out there to live.
Yeah. Yeah, Zombie, they are the main things that go around every winter. So, yeah, but I know that it does happen in adults, but like RSV is like something that just little kids get or older people get, I guess, now they're saying. But now I guess it's for everybody. So,
It's the only time in life that you really have a chance to really have fun is as a kid. No, we don't want to start.
Okay.
Okay.
You wanted to restart the computer.
Only have the rest is just working your butt off, to
Right.
take
Mhm.
care of the
Yeah.
kids so that they can grow up having a good time.
Right. Absolutely.
So that's the only time, and I'm not saying that doing chores and stuff isn't a bad time either. I'm just
Right.
saying the only time in life you have to have like super good fun, times to look back on is whenever you're a kid.
Right.
Let the kids live.
Yes, absolutely. So go back
Now,
up.
I'm sorry, people. That's the way I am.
Adults, yeah, give the RSV to the children. But I think in adults, it's more like a cold, isn't it, Christina? Am I wrong about that? I feel like RSV in an adult is more like a cold, but when little kids get it, it can get really serious really fast. So that's always been my perception of it.
It's been going on a lot
Uh-huh.
in the past here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about this year, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Deb.
All right. So Hamas releases 11 more hostages on the last day of the ceasefire. They released 11 more hostages. Here's everything that we know about the truce that have been extended 2 more days. So go to the next slide. So it says that a total of 73 hostages were released. I also read that there's been like 2, 3, 4 hostages that have died,
Okay.
that have passed away
Right.
while they were being held. So they lost those hostages somehow. I don't know what happened. But yes, so a total of 73 hostages got released. And who knows how many prisoners we gave back to Hamas. So we don't know. I don't know the answer to that because I'm a bad reporter. Yeah. So keep
There we
going.
go. It's again, I really, I care that there should be peace.
I pray for the peace
I haven't been
everywhere,
following this
all the
war
time.
at all because it's just one of the. We knew it was coming.
The Ukraine war.
We knew
and
the
this
Ukraine war, and I'm telling you, Taiwan before the end of 2024.
Maybe on the 26th.
It could be.
December.
It could be December 26th. It would be a
could
good
be.
time, like right after everybody's kind of like just hungover from Christmas, and everything. They're just not drinking wine.
But just
It'd be
unwrapping presents.
I don't know. Just keep an eye out for the 26th. Seen signs.
Okay. We'll let you see signs. Okay. So, Israel avows the conflict, the mother of all thumpings, on Hamas as ceasefire ends. So, again, they're going back to the war is going back. You can go on to the next slide. Yeah. So, and then we talked about Elon Musk, and we played that whole clip for you. I thought that was interesting.
Watch
I
the
like
whole
the
thing.
Earth.
Watch the whole
Earth.
interview. Go find his full interview.
I'm like, who says Earth and not world?
Yeah. Let
So-
Earth decide.
Let Earth decide. I don't.
You mortal humans.
Yeah, I know.
You.
Yeah, it just seemed like strange. Yeah.
And his truck came out.
Yeah.
It's only.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll
it's
get.
six-
I think I have a picture
Okay,
of it.
60,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Hey,
wait.
solar
Okay.
companies.
Whoa,
Oh,
hold on.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I'm going to tell you the
whoa,
secret to
whoa,
getting
whoa,
highly
whoa, whoa.
qualified, exclusive solar leads.
She's trying to advertise to us. I don't know what was going on there.
It's dead.
Okay.
now. All right.
Another lie. Joe Biden claims he taught at the University of Pennsylvania for 4 years. Biden never taught a
This is
single
old
class.
news.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's just coming out again on December the 1st, so I don't know why.
Well, I don't know. This was a long time ago
Mm-hmm.
that they proved
I
that.
don't know.
But these are things that they don't want the House of
Maybe
Congress.
he brought it up again. Maybe he brought it up again.
Yeah, he's like, I
Yeah.
did.
I did teach.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
We didn't read the article,
Mhm.
but it's
Mhm.
on the Gateway Pundit, and the House and Congress will not be able to see this because
Right.
it's banned at the Capitol.
Yes.
I'm sure they can get it on their phone.
I don't know. Who knows? Okay, and Walmart is the latest company to cease advertising on Elon Musk's X platform.
What?
So
What is wrong?
Walmart looks like it's
Very
in
great.
chaos.
Yeah, man.
It's been looted. It's been destroyed. I thought that too. I was
I was
like,
like,
that
"Wow."
is very odd Walmart picture. But
Well,
anyway, I guess-
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I can boycott a lot of things, but
I can't boycott
man,
Walmart.
we
That
need
was
our
a hard one.
It's a small town, and
Yeah,
we got 2 places to shop for groceries, and
yeah,
one is a lot cheaper than
Yeah, the other.
So I
Yeah.
don't know.
so that's how that goes.
That's how the world works.
It does. It does. Okay. So beef company CEO claims that the climate change argument against cows is
It
garbage.
is garbage. Yes.
And they will not comply.
Oh my-
So because we won our beef.
What is up with this number 12? I got it, in all my signs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't factor in 12, but the world is always going bad in 12 years, and they're like, they get it again. They did it again. We got to get rid of all this, methane and cows
Yeah.
and all this because in 12 years,
Well, I
This
like my
planet
cows.
we'll be gone.
Yeah,
Again,
it's always 12 years.
for
I think it's always 10 years. In 2020, they said by 2030.
10, 12
yeah.
years.
Mhm.
Okay, throw in
Yeah.
a couple, but it's always, and we're still here. Listen.
Okay.
Look out your window.
Yeah.
Everything's the same, people. Everything is the same as whenever I was a child on the planet. The skies are blue.
hmm
The clouds are clouds. It's
Yes.
cold. It's hot.
It is.
It's cold. It's
Yeah.
hot. It rains.
Right.
We have droughts.
Right.
Nothing has changed.
Right. Melinda says that the Walmart needs outdoor janitors.
Yeah, my God. Maybe we could do a side gig at night and clean the parking lot.
Maybe so.
Okay.
So
Look
U.S.
Look
senators
into that.
urge Biden to ban
travel.
travel from China amid mysterious pneumonia outbreak. So now there's this mysterious pneumonia outbreak going on, and and they're saying it's going to come here.
Right, right. Listen now. Now Biden's in a pickle. He can say, "Yeah, we should. I'm supposed to do what's right for the country, right?
Yes.
He's lock it down and keep all this crap from coming from China to us."
Right.
But then again, he ran on Trump being a racist, shutting down the border from China. All those people freaked out on him. So now he's going, "I need to do it. I can't do it because it makes me look bad. I need to do it. I can't do it." You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Absolutely.
These things have all. You know how the one press secretary, she said, "We'll circle back to that."
Yeah,
all the
we'll
time, right?
circle back to that.
Everything they did to Trump
Yes.
is circling back. Look, there's a lot of good news out there. In Wisconsin or somewhere up there, Minnesota, Wisconsin, they said the machines are
We can't talk about that.
the machines. Okay, about the people picking
Okay.
process.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, it's out in the news, Debbie.
Well,
it's
we
not
can't
me.
talk about it.
It's not coming
Yeah.
from me. We get this news from other people. They don't.
Yes.
They're not
I don't want that out there.
constitutional. We need to get rid of them.
Yes.
Things are going on in Georgia.
Right.
Things are going on. I'm telling you, if you look around, as much bad is going on, I think there's 10 times more truth bombs. And, you know what Elon Musk was all about?
Yeah.
We didn't even break. It's
Okay.
very touchy.
Yeah.
He kind of brought up pizza, throwing a couple words.
Oh, yes. That's what he brought up.
You know,
Yes.
Jake from Nunya, Texas, just put in a gate.
Yes. No, I
So-
think he always had a gate. It
so-
just wasn't closed.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
Okay.
You're correct.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, they put the pizza and what Jake did
Yes.
together.
Uh-huh.
He brought it back to the forefront.
Yeah.
Because we know it's all true. You know, the one guy just ran in and popped one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think it hit the hard drives too to erase all the memory and stuff
yeah.
like that. What a
Mhm.
miracle.
Yeah.
But after that one shot, remember? It was a big deal. It's gaining. Everybody was hearing about it. And then that one guy went in there, did something. They're like, "Oh, you can't talk about
you
it
can't
now
talk about it now."
because you're setting people
Yeah.
off."
Mm-hmm.
It was all staged.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Absolutely.
Keep looking into it. Keep it looking into the podestas and everything. Boy, I do my own research on that stuff. Let me tell you what, that's coming back up to the forefront. Everybody's talking about the flight log with Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming right up into the forefront.
Mm.
It's coming, people. Truth is coming out in droves this year.
Okay.
I'm positive thinking good guys are winning.
Okay. Good job.
Although the deep
Okay.
state throws some really good
They
curveballs
did.
at us.
They did. Things have gotten so bad that even Joe Biden is now running away from the term Bidenomics.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I like
'cause
the
it's
one.
bad. Uh-huh.
I like the
Right.
one meme. Is like
Mhm.
Bidenomics was good for Biden. It's always been good for Biden.
Yeah.
Bidenomics is great, he said.
Mhm.
It's working as it should. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Mhm.
Him and his
He's making
sons and
money.
his brothers and
Yeah.
his
Mhm.
who knows how many
Yeah.
relatives out there are making a killing off this guy.
Right.
It's good,
Absolutely.
people.
It's good. So anyway,
What?
and then
Okay.
Newsom just ended a debate with Ron DeSantis. Why are these two people debating?
The
Why?
debate that didn't need to happen.
I
People
know.
are
I'm
saying-
like, why are these two even debating? It says,
DeSantis is not going to win the nomination.
Right.
He's out of the picture.
well,
Gone.
that's what ended the debate. Is that Newsom says neither of us will be the nomination for our party in
I
2024.
agree with Newsom. But
Yes.
this whacked out thing going on here.
But why are these two? They're.
What did we predict on this channel, Debbie? Way back.
I have no idea.
As
Lots
soon
of
as
things
Biden took office, what did we predict?
that he wouldn't run.
He would be out.
Yeah.
And they would do the what? The switcheroo.
Well,
How are they
Kamala-
gonna? They can't. They're so stuck. They put
Yeah.
themselves in this. They thought, oh, we'll steal a picking people process, right?
Right.
We'll put this guy in, right?
Yeah.
They didn't think past that point. They're in such trouble right now trying to.
Well, Kamala
deal with
Harris
this.
says that if Biden's not fit, she will let the American people know that he's not fit.
Oh,
So
yeah. Well, she shouldn't be.
Kamala is
You're
is
pretty,
on it.
Yeah, well, that
She's
scares the
on
crap
it.
out of me.
Yeah, I know. She's got our best interests at heart.
I
She
can't
will
talk.
keep.
Yeah, right.
She will keep the American people
I feel-
apprised of. Don't you feel better now?
Feel better now.
Mhm.
I can sleep
Yeah,
tonight.
you
No.
can sleep tonight. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, this is the truck, the Tesla truck, right?
Okay, yep.
Stock's making biggest moves midday. Well, I just did it for the truck, so not really for that headline. But anyway, that is Tesla's new
And
truck.
I don't.
It looks like either an armor vehicle or a space vehicle. I don't know. It's weird.
Price at 60,000, which for
Mhm.
a truck these days is actually pretty.
Gee, but does
and
it
for
have
an
a bed?
I don't know.
bed?
I've never seen the back
Yeah.
end. I've never seen if it open. I don't know. All I'm saying is maybe he's onto something a little bit that it's just basic, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's just got a motor, batteries, and it
Yeah.
gets you where from point A to point
Yeah.
B, and I'm going to sell it less
Yeah.
or something like that.
uh-huh.
That's all good.
Yeah.
But man, the design team and the functionality team gets
Yeah.
a gets a
Mhm.
D. Gets
Yeah.
maybe an F. D or an
I
F.
don't know. It's the worst vehicle any.
Although I said to you
Yeah.
earlier, if one person in every town across America
It would stand out.
thinks that driving this around would get you attention, because you know me, I don't care about attention. The only way I'm going to get attention with my vehicles is people are going to be like, "What the heck is he driving, man?"
I know.
They don't exist
I know.
anymore. Okay,
I know. Yes.
but I buy cheap cars. But somebody's going to buy that car just so people will say, "Ooh, look at you. You got yourself a new," nobody has those yet.
Yeah.
He's going to sell a crap ton of these for that mere purpose.
Alone.
He's a genius in
Yeah.
a roundabout way.
I
You
don't
could make
think
it
he's
look
from
like
Earth.
every other truck, and everybody would be like, yeah. Or you can make it look like it came from the planet Reticuli.
I either think he is an alien or a fallen angel. I've decided that Elon Musk is not
They
an
sold
earthling.
great on millions of years ago. They sold great on planet Reticuli or whatever.
Yes.
And so he's like, well,
we'll bring it back.
we'll bring it
We'll
back.
start it. We'll start
on
with
Earth.
this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's about the same timeline,
We'll
a million
we'll
years
give
ago.
it to the Earthlings. All right. So Fed Chair Powell calls talks of cutting rates premature. So we're kind of in a hold. They didn't raise rates the last time they met. We're kind of in a pause because they know that they can't raise rates anymore. Although the bond rates somebody's buying all the bonds. So, yeah. So they're really down. Lower than they have been in a long time.
Well,
So,
I think they're in a pickle.
yeah.
They can't raise them. They can't lower them.
No.
Right now.
Mm-mm. But the stock market is doing well.
The stock market
It's
is so
doing
fake.
well.
It's
doing well.
It makes no sense
It's
to people.
making well. It is doing so well.
I'm
Stock
telling you,
market is doing so well.
it's all gonna
Mhm.
crash here.
Okay.
My prediction, way off.
Yeah.
Never make a prediction about the stock market because you don't know what the deep state's doing to prop it up.
Right.
Keep propping it up, pushing the can down the road, just like
Yes.
our debt
Mhm.
in the country and everything.
Right. Okay.
Right, we're
And so we're done. Okay. You want to get our
Yeah.
our
Keep on,
phone number
talk to the people.
up there so that anybody
Yep,
can
yep.
call in and let us know what news we missed? Because I feel like I missed some news, but with the holiday season, I feel like things kind of go on hold at the end of the year. They kind of do. And my guy that I listen to for my financials says that they will keep the stock market up through the end of the year because that's how CEOs get their bonus at the end of the year. So
Right.
they will keep that up until. So they will keep the stock market propped up through the end of the year. Maybe it will crash on December the 26th. Maybe.
Something's gonna happen
Okay.
sooner than
Okay.
later. But
If you'd like to call in and just talk about whatever you want to
I'm
talk
just
about,
saying, I've been like,
are you into the
I watch so
Tesla
much stuff
truck?
in the morning.
Mhm.
While after you go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, I research. I look at 10,000 things, not just one
Right.
person,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to come up with my own timeline of when are things going to start happening around
It's
here.
my Cruise Alaska 2025 shirt,
Listen,
Christine.
when are things going to happen?
I don't know.
I've been asking for somebody to show me something
Right.
or stumble across something But I had to put my own things together. I'll throw in a couple things while we're waiting.
Okay.
Now that I can bore the people.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, you can board the people now.
I've been seeing 33 like no tomorrow. 33 Raptor engines. 33-year-old, passed away. 33. It's everywhere. All I see is 33.
Yeah.
And then I go outside the other night, and the moon is big. I've only seen it one time bigger. Whenever I was a kid, oh my gosh, the moon was 4 times bigger than I ever saw it before. Well, it was about that big the other night. I mean, it was huge and full and bright and just majestic, sitting off there by the grain tower, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow. I was like, man, that moon is bigger than I just happened to go out to see it, right?
Right.
So I was like, maybe that's a sign.
Yeah.
All these other numbers. So then articles came up on YouTube or in Rumbles and YouTube saying signs and numbers. I'm like, well,
yeah, I know.
Signs and numbers. I'm interested. That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out here. And bam. So then I looked, when is the full moon? Next full moon, December 26th. At what time, Debbie?
10:33
p.m. 10:33.
33.
There's
Yeah.
that 33. And I'm like, well, that's whacked out. There's a sign in the sky.
Oh,
There's
my
a
goodness.
sign in the numbers, right?
He's reading the signs.
Listen, signs in the numbers. And I'm like, I need something to seal the deal that says this is true, right?
Uh-huh.
What you're doing is not crazy, which it still might be, but
Yeah, it is.
why isn't it crazy? And then I looked at the clock, and there was 555 again. I've been seeing 555 on the clock, and I'm like,
And apparently that means clear comms.
what is 555?
I don't know.
5 by 5. 5 by 5 is comms for crystal clear comms. You're on it.
Oh my gosh.
And as
That
soon as that
is-
hit, I was
That is
like,
the bizarrest
oh my
story I've ever
gosh.
heard in my life,
is
Mr.
December 26th
Mm-hmm.
a reality?
I don't know.
And it said yes.
Oh my.
Yes, your comms are crystal clear. The moon, you pulled it all together. You figured it out.
Oh my.
All
So call in and tell us your comms
Yeah.
and what you think is happening in the world, because I think
Call in and tell me.
I keep thinking
crazy.
like that the financial system is
we got so many
gonna
things. Wars,
crash. And we got
financial system.
wars. We
Maybe
got
the truth
exceeding
coming out.
wars. We
Maybe,
have
listen, maybe the black
the elite.
the black book comes out.
We
I don't
have
know. Like it might be a things that wakens up everybody to
so
the.
many immigrants coming across the border
Oh
to
my God,
overwhelm
immigrant-
our system here in America. Which I'm not against them. We can only take care of so many people.
Something's gonna give.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Good or bad, something's gonna give here.
And then I
I'm going
always
with
get to the
good.
fact that if because apparently this is the truth, we can print money out of thin air. Why do we pay
Oh.
taxes?
I
Why
want
do we pay taxes if we can print money out of thin air?
I want to give mad props to some.
Okay,
Okay.
mad props.
3 Mississippi.
Okay,
Sid, met her in person, very nice person, very intelligent,
mm-hmm.
but they kind of stay away from the old politics, which is
Well,
a good thing
yeah.
on YouTube.
If you want to have a successful channel on
Yeah,
YouTube, stay away from
But-
politics, especially if you're on the wrong side of
And
politics.
sometimes you have to
Stand up.
maybe stand up. And boy, did Sid stand up the other day, and she was saying, "Is the government poisoning?" You know, boy, you stepped into a rabbit hole there, and I believe you, Sid.
Yeah, I believe that they put.
But those are what's going to have to happen for everybody to go, she's right.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I heard it from that person. I heard it from this person. I heard it from a small town person. I heard it from 2 crazy people on a couch.
Yeah.
And they might start thinking, they're onto something, This is all
Because
whacked
they've
out. I don't want to
started
eat
putting
bugs.
growth hormones
my
in our
God.
food, and the chemicals in our
Yeah,
food, and the dyes in our
there's
food,
some
and the
stuff-
processing in the
yeah.
food. Oh, what were we were eating the goldfish.
There
and
might have
it
been some
said-
DNA found in something too. I'm not going to say because we'll get,
What were we eating? We were eating the goldfish at school, and it said it had
Oh, yeah, bioengineered
ingredients.
Yeah,
in it.
thanks, goldfish.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
know.
used to love you guys, but
Yeah.
man,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. We don't grow our own food like Sid. We're
Yes.
not as smart as Sid.
No,
You know,
or most of these
We're
people on
older.
here.
listen, we're older. Me
Most
and
of these
Debbie can
people
go
on here grow
anytime
their
now.
own food.
Listen, we can go
Mhm.
anytime. Our
Mhm.
kids are raised and everything. So I'm not too worried about it. I've got the armor of God. I could be eating crap, and God will take me whenever He wants to take me. I believe that also.
Yeah.
So maybe He's protecting me from all this crap
Yeah.
out there because I believe in Him. And I trust Him to take care of me. And on His time, take me out.
Yes,
Okay.
Christine. That's why they don't want us growing our own food. Here's a weird thing that has happened, and I know this because I'm with the fourth graders at school, right? And I know, I mean, guys, I'm sorry. We're going to talk about our cycle, the female cycle.
Oh, yeah. Well,
okay?
yeah. I don't know nothing about that. Go ahead.
I mean, when I was a child, that sort of thing happened.
Never. Yeah.
Well, happened when you were like a young teenager, like 12, 13, that age,
Yeah.
when you got to like 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
Now we have all these young children in the 4th grade already having to put up with that, or not, already going through that at 4th grade. And I think it's the growth hormones.
We've always had
our
small
food.
kids and big kids throughout life.
How
There's
about
some
in
kids that
2024?
are just going to be bigger and some are going to be smaller, right?
Yes.
Man, oh man, there is some real, we got some small kids and then we got some kids that look like they're going off to college after 4th grade. It's like, what's going on
I
with
know.
the water here
I know.
in our town, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, it's not normal. I don't care what you say. We do our own. Just look. That's what I say. Don't believe what the government's telling you. Don't believe what the news is telling you. Look around and see what's different. Now, the weather, to me, not so much different, right?
Right.
I don't think that's. But, boy, the kids growing drastically faster and
Maturing
faster is incredible.
Yeah.
It's on, like, light warp speed
Yeah.
here. And, man, I go out to do the trash, and we pass the 5th and 6th graders.
Uh-huh.
Good.
They're like young adults out there. already.
Grief. I don't
Yeah.
even recognize them. You
Right.
know, they got super huge in 4th grade, right?
Mhm.
And then now I can't even recognize half the kids by 5th and 6th grade. They're so.
Yeah. But God love them.
God
They're
love
good
these
kids.
The poor kids.
Yeah.
They, that's why we got to do it for the kids.
We do too.
We just
for the
got to
kids.
stand up for them. I tell you what, if they ever try to lock me down again or put on, I don't care if I go poor, broke, or anything. I ain't putting on the mask again. I'm going to pull an Elon Musk and say, go. And then whenever they say, no, you're not worried about the kids and all that, I was like, that's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the kids.
Yeah.
And by the way, show me one peer review that shows that the mask or anything did any good. And they're going to be like, well, I didn't think that way. We didn't look through our own research. And then I'll say, well, did you look at what came out in UK the other day?
Yeah.
The other day in UK, they said you could put on 2 masks. It ain't going to do nothing. That was the most ridiculous thing. And Fauci told us from the beginning. But then he had to, start lying. And then now there's peer reviews saying that. There's peer reviews saying more people have probably passed away from something, the jibby, than noted. There's a lawsuit out about down in Texas. See, the truth's coming out, man. You can't run forever. You can lie. You can kick the can down the road, but sooner or later, boy, you're going to be called out on all your lies.
Yeah.
Well, we don't monetize, but I'm saying we might have to go to Rumble someday.
One of these
because
days. Yeah.
I don't know how we snuck through the radar so
Well.
far. We're too small.
Yeah, we're
I
too
think
small.
there's where
They
they're
just-
listen. That's where they're messing up too.
Yeah.
They think these 2 idiots got 100 people watching. They're not a threat to us, boy. That's what they said about everybody else. And then there's a person with 250,000 over there, one with 100 over here. Sooner or later, everybody's getting the truth out.
Right.
As long as they don't have a calms down situation,
Right.
blackout, which
Right.
might be December 26th.
26th. Yeah, Jake.
Oh, yeah,
Mark
Jack.
says something's happening December 26th. He
Right.
doesn't know if it's good or bad,
Right.
but something's happening.
Jake, he says cancer's up like astronomical. He's
Mhm.
right, man. With
Uh-huh.
all the food we're eating and the things they're injecting into us and everything. They even said the Navy, I think it was the Navy, came out with a study that, heart problems,
Mm.
know,
hmm
cardiac problems are up 900 and something percent.
Oh my goodness.
And that's in young, healthy,
Healthy
you know,
adults.
adults.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, call me crazy,
You're crazy.
but these are the things. I'm not even making this stuff up to scare you. I'm telling you what the facts are.
Right.
Glenn DeVries would have told you what the facts
He
were.
would have.
But he
died-
unfortunately went down in a Cessna plane
crash.
crash. And now Glenn DeVries is silent.
Yeah.
After selling his company to a defense contractor.
Yes.
Look into it.
Yeah.
Go watch my video over on Grumpy.
Finally got a like on his comment about that.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
on-
Like, people are silent. Like, Russell Brand said, "What do you want to talk about tonight?" I said, "Why don't we talk about Glenn DeVries and what he did for a living, his unfortunate demise, and after going up to space with Shatner? Shatner's back in the news again, saying that the world is gonna be gone if we don't eat bugs and all that. He really came out saying we need to give all control to the King Charles. UK.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He said, let that man run this world over there. Yeah.
Shatner did?
Shatner, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And he's still alive.
He's still alive, yeah,
But
because he's talking
Glenn
the
DeVries went
narrative.
into space, and he probably was like, man, humanity, I got to save it. I got to tell the truth. And
Yeah.
he's gone now,
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Shatner's sticking to the script.
narrative.
He's like,
he's like, I'm not getting in this. That's not.
oh, what's his name died this week?
Yeah, 99.
No, 100.
Kissinger.
Kissinger died at 100.
I thought it was 99.
No, he was on his buddy.
Oh.
One of his deep state buddies died at 99, and they both were going to have a party. They were going to get together
And have a party.
celebrate their,
birthday.
his
Their big
birth,
birthday.
being 100 or whatever. And yeah, and both of those are
Gone. But they had a long life.
well, he looked like he was still 40. He looked the same as he did back whenever he was big time in 60s and 70s. He looked like an old man back then.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like an old man, and he's still going good. And I think maybe he couldn't get a hold of his secret sauce anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe the secret sauce, because that's what these evil people think. They think we get the secret sauce, we'll live forever. Maybe we can get a chip in our brain and go into somebody else, one of these peons' bodies.
Yeah, I ain't putting a chip in my brain.
Listen, I'm going to take and enter into somebody else's younger body, and I'll live forever. I mean, we have sci-fi movies about this, where it's and Draculas and all this stuff about, people living long, long, long time.
Yeah.
Maybe not a myth.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm ignorant and ridiculous.
You're ignorant and ridiculous.
Oh,
So, anyway, I
man, what
think we've
else have we
ran
got
out of-
going on?
I think we've ran out of stuff to talk
This
about
was
today.
a good rabbit
Yes.
hole day. But
It
I,
was.
again, trust the big guy upstairs.
We do.
We always say,
Mm-hmm.
put all your faith in him.
Yes.
Wear the armor of God each
Absolutely.
day. Just wake up every day. Don't worry about none of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're going to have to be, maybe you're going to have to stick up. As I say, whenever I was in high school, I got a couple minutes here.
You do. Oh, my.
I'm in high school, right?
Somebody call.
My friend is,
Call.
call.
Somebody call.
My friend's getting
Save
picked
us.
on. My friend's
Okay.
getting picked on,
Yes,
right?
yes.
He's bigger than these kids. They're football players, right? But they're not the biggest football players. Two of them picking on my friend relentlessly, right? And I said to my friend, why don't you do something, man? How can you take this? And he's like, it's not, it wasn't happening. But then they were flicking broken pencils at him. Pow, pow. And I was like, boy, they just, if they were flicking pencils at me, I'd do something. Well, one accidentally hit me instead of my buddy, right? Game on, right? I was like, I went back there. I'm like, which one of you, threw the pencil? I think the one that actually didn't throw the pencil was the one that was like, it was me, Meanwhile, my dad, I had a plan. Right? I grabbed because he leaned into me. I grabbed his shirt, pulled him towards me, decked him, right?
Yeah.
I decked him, right? Boom.
Mm-hmm.
The kettle drum, it was in band class.
Yes.
Right? Kettle drum falls. I fall on top of the guy after, and he's like seeing, not fully with it. And I'm waiting for the other guy to stand up for his buddy, right?
Mhm.
And the other guy was like, whoa, what just
Well,
happened here?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good friends you two are. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sticking up for my friend over there.
Yeah.
You're just about, I'm like, wait a second. I thought I was going to have to take on 2 people. You know,
Right.
while I'm looking for the next guy, and he's like, I don't
I don't have a problem.
And the other guy, he's seeing stars. So I'm
Yeah.
not, I usually don't stop. But the guy was pretty much not with it, right? He was still conscious, but
Yeah.
he was trying to find Earth.
Yeah, he was trying to find Earth.
And so the moral of the story is maybe they're picking on God,
Mhm.
right? And God's like, I can take it.
Yeah.
Not my beef. Maybe he's waiting to see what we do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying physically or anything like
Yeah.
that. Maybe doing a talk show.
Right.
What I'm saying is maybe God is waiting for us to stand up
Right.
for him.
Maybe drawing that line in the sand. Don't pass this gate.
Yeah. Jake.
Jake.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm afraid to go visit Jake.
I
No,
know,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
afraid to go visit
I am
Jake.
going to make sure that Jake knows
Knows that
I'm
we're
coming.
coming. Yeah.
Before
you
we
go.
go back. I'd
Mhm.
love to go see Jake.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
and show him
is.
the puppy they gave him.
Mhm.
God is just awesome as all get.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
that took
crazy.
up that took up less time than I thought to tell that long
Oh
story.
my gosh.
Watch
that was
us
a
a
long
2-time
story.
speed.
For a better experience.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
I couldn't believe the guy didn't want to do nothing. Well, I'm kind of doing that with God right now. Can't believe. But maybe whenever they pick on me, as I'm like, oh, okay, you picked on me. It's go time.
Okay. So one last thing is Lazy Days and Andale Homestead are having a big giveaway celebration for Lazy Days hitting 2,000 and Annadale hitting 8,000 today at 5 p.m. So be there or be square.
Good.
So,
Congratulations, guys.
Oh, thank you, Jake.
Jake, we would maybe
One of these days.
we should go down on before December 26th. So we're there on December 26th.
We might want to be there on December the 26th.
We might be joining you the 24th.
No.
Now, he's going to be like, well, crap. And Jake's going, I'm going to be in Houston.
I know. I
It's
know.
like, Jake, man, don't go to Houston on the 26th. Something's going down.
Nah, I bet the girls are coming. I bet they're all coming
hope
up to
Bring the
the
kids
ranch.
up to the ranch for Christmas. Trust me, Jake.
Okay. So we should get out of here and let these good people enjoy their Saturdays.
Yeah.
We're going to watch a football game, and then I'm going to be in Lazy Days.
Where are we going to watch
giveaway.
the football game, Debbie?
I'm watching it in my living room. Where are you watching it?
I'm looking for property.
No,
I'm
you're
going to
not.
look for property.
You're not.
On property, and then I'm going to stay on one tonight just to check it all out. And yeah, Debbie, everybody needs to talk Debbie into we're buying stripped out land, nothing on it, and we're starting from scratch. No power,
No.
no septic, no nothing.
No. I have a perfectly good house right here.
You don't want to, you don't,
No.
you're telling me you want to keep your house
I do.
and not live in the middle of the woods? Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm taking Dottie with me, though. You're not
Okay.
getting Dottie. Dottie's coming out camping with me tonight and I'm going to go check out a couple pieces
Okay.
of land.
You do that.
It's exciting news over at Grumpy Grandpa
Patriot,
Patriot
Show.
Show. See, Catfish Bass Man done pissed me and Benny off.
Okay.
He got on our nerves, and we don't own Heck Yeah Ranch. Catfish Bass Man does, and we decided we want our own piece of property.
Oh, you don't want your own piece of property.
Yeah, over
Okay.
on and Debbie, talk her into living off the land.
No.
Forget all the luxuries. Forget plumbing. Forget
No.
heat. Forget a nice comfortable
It'll
bed.
be fun, they said.
Forget a 60 or 49-inch TV.
Say heck no. Heck no.
We're
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
Right.
So we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been a fun life. Jake, we might take you up on that offer for New Year's.
No, we won't do it. Listen.
No, New Year's.
Okay.
He said New Year's party.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Maybe.
Listen,
Maybe.
but
It'll still be off.
we're not going to come down and hoard your stuff.
No.
No, we're not that kind of people. We're going to go out and we're going to let you have your whole family taken care of. Good. Don't
Absolutely.
worry about that. We know where you
Mhm.
live. We're never going to do that. We're going to say Jake was right. That's
Right.
what we're going to say.
No, one of
And
these
we're
days.
suffering right now. but we put ourselves in our own
Mhm.
predicament. We're not that type of people,
Mhm.
and we don't have kids or anything like that. So we're just gonna sit on our front porch,
And watch.
go out with style,
Right.
you know. But congratulations to Jake for preparing. Somebody told him to, you know.
Yeah.
He's passionate about it. That's good. That's
Mhm.
I mean, he's not just doing it because he wants to do it. He's doing it
Mhm.
because he feels very passionate. He
Mhm.
sees the signs.
Is the sign? Did you see the moon, Jake?
Did you see the moon the other night, Jake?
Okay, we got to get out of here.
Massive. It's in the like right beside the grain towers. It was majestic. I would have taken a picture of it, but pictures don't do the moon justice. If it looked this big in real life, it would be like this little dot in my face.
Okay, we're out of here. All right, until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
Say a couple more words and be prepared.
Cruise Alaska.